Welcome, guys, to the Meet Damien channel. Let's go, let's go. Bitcoin 72K. Let's go, let's go. Waiting for a few more people to join the live stream here. But I got the CoinGecko cryptocurrency prices are up on the screen for you guys to take a look at. Let me know if the music is a little bit too loud. I'm probably going to turn it down a little bit, but I'm just waiting for some more people to show up. All right. Let's talk about Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin had a phenomenal day in the markets here. It's at $72,200, knocking on the door to its all-time high, where it got up to like $73,800. We're waiting on that for Bitcoin. Could happen later on tonight. Could happen, maybe tomorrow. Okay. But Bitcoin is currently up 4% today, and it's up about 7.1% in the last 7 days here. And it now has a $1.4 trillion market cap. That market capitalization for Bitcoin, we have $1.4 trillion in Bitcoin circulating all throughout the world right now. And then the number two cryptocurrency, Ethereum, currently trading at $2,619, up 4.2% today. Has $315 billion circulating all throughout the world today. Tether has about $120 billion market cap. BNB, about $88 billion market cap, trading at $603. Solana had a pretty decent day earlier, but it looked like it came down this afternoon. Solana up only 1.1% today, up 5.7% for the week, and Solana has an $83 billion market cap as well. Then we have USDC coin, which is a stable coin, and that one has $34 billion in it. XRP trading at 52 cents. XRP almost acting like a stable coin, but whatever, that's XRP. XRP has a market cap of $29.8 billion. Dogecoin is making the news recently because Dogecoin is up 22% for the week, and it's up 9.1% today, currently trading at 17 cents. Dogecoin has about a $25 billion market cap. Then we got Tron TRX at 16 cents, and that one is up 3.3% for the week. Toncoin, a $5 cryptocurrency that you can buy. And that one's actually down 3.6% for the week. That's interesting. I wonder why that might be the case. We can talk about that later. Cardano, ADA Cardano, trading at 35 cents, up 2.7% for today, and down 3.4% for the week. That's a $12 billion market cap cryptocurrency. One of the most popular cryptocurrency meme coins out there besides Dogecoin is Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu is at 1866, up 4.7% today, up 2.4% for the week, and that is a almost $11 billion cryptocurrency. Avalanche, AVAX, at $26.49, up 2.1% today, down 4.1% for the week. So I want you guys to keep in mind there are some cryptocurrencies that aren't doing as good as Bitcoin. And that might be your opportunity to get into these cryptos that are down for the week. Because like Avalanche is a pretty decent cryptocurrency, and that one is actually down for the week. Cardano, also pretty decent cryptocurrency, and that one's down for the week as well. So there are still some opportunities. If you guys feel like you might have missed out on some of these cryptos, some of these cryptos are still struggling to catch up with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's leading the pack, leading the way, but there's still some opportunities out there. And let's take a look to see who had the bad week so far, the worst week. And it looks like Kaspa, KAS, is down 17.7% for the week. That might be a cryptocurrency worth taking a look at, guys. And we can look at these cryptocurrencies individually. That's why I got CoinGecko up on the screen right now, because this is a good place to look up these cryptocurrencies and learn more about them and research them, and then also look at the charts and try to figure out, what's a good price to get in at. Let's see. The way I plan on doing this live stream here is we're going to look at some of these cryptocurrencies on CoinGecko first, and then we'll actually look at the charts to see where the prices might go afterwards in the near future here, and also in the later future. But we're going to start looking at some of these cryptos on CoinGecko here. But today, the biggest day is one of the big days for Bitcoin, because it's right near its all-time high, and it can make a new all-time high literally any second now, maybe later on tonight, or going into tomorrow. Maybe later on tonight when people get back home and they're actually able to use their phone and use their computer to actually buy some Bitcoin, because they can't do it at work. People are starting to get out of work. I'm expecting a little bit of a pump here on Bitcoin going into the next couple hours here, but we'll see. We'll see what happens during this live stream here. We'll check on the Bitcoin price right now. Okay, let's get right back to Bitcoin here, because that is the main crypto, the top dog crypto, and we'll look at Bitcoin. Yeah, so let's go ahead and see what Bitcoin has done on the chart here. This is the last 24 hours. Bitcoin's up 3.9%. Last 7 days, this is a 7-day chart here. Bitcoin was, currently was trading at like $66,000, and then we got that pump on Sunday night, which then took us into Monday at like $70,000 Bitcoin, and now here we are at 72,000. We were at like $73,000 earlier today on this Tuesday evening. Tuesday afternoon. Now we're in Tuesday evening, and we might continue with this pump on Bitcoin. But here once again, look at the numbers. The market cap for Bitcoin, $1.4 trillion. 24-hour trading volume at about $67 billion. Okay. And I like CoinGecko, because they tell you, what is Bitcoin. For those of you who are new to cryptocurrency world, you go to CoinGecko.com and you can learn about Bitcoin here. You can find out who created Bitcoin, how does Bitcoin work, all that good stuff. You can learn about Bitcoin mining here. A lot of good information on this website here, which I'm sharing with you guys. Up right here, what is the all-time high for Bitcoin? The all-time high for Bitcoin was $73,737, which happened on March 14th, about 8 months ago. The price is only down about 1.93%. So that's the thing. Most Bitcoin investors who did not sell at all and just kept on buying, about 99% of Bitcoin investors are in profit right now, or should be in profit. Except for the ones that bought at like $73,700, that they might actually be in profit later on tonight if we can get up to that price. But CoinGecko is a really good website for us to look at and discover these cryptos. Now let's take a look at like which cryptocurrency did the best today, because there are some cryptos that actually did better than Bitcoin. Okay, so if I go back to CoinGecko here, to the main website, I can see here for Bitcoin is the number one cryptocurrency, but we want to know which one did the best today. Okay, And the best cryptocurrency today out of the top 100 cryptos out there was actually SUI coin, SUI. SUI coin, we can click on it to figure out what it's all about. Okay. This is what SUI coin did in the last 7 days. It actually dropped down. Yesterday was like $1.64, but now it's $2.03. So that's what, almost like a 25% gain in 1 day. It says it's up 18% for today. But if you got the lows from yesterday, you're up like 25% on SUI coin. But yeah, SUI coin has been in the news recently. It's been doing pretty well the last couple of months here. We did see SUI coin at like 50 cents back in like August of 2024. And then we saw SUI coin start shooting up in price around like September. We saw SUI at like 80 cents and then $1, $1.10, $1.20, and then it just been climbing up. So SUI coin is a very popular cryptocurrency for you guys to take a look at and see, because I think this cryptocurrency could go up higher than where it is right now. FYI, I actually have some SUI coin myself because I see some potential in this crypto. But you can learn about SUI coin on this website, CoinGecko here, for those who are new to crypto or just never heard about SUI. And it will tell you, about SUI and where can you buy SUI. It says SUI tokens can be traded on centralized crypto exchanges. The most popular to buy and trade SUI is on Binance. Yeah, but you could also buy it on, like, if you're in America, you can buy it on I believe Kraken, and I know you can buy it on Coinbase because that's where I bought some SUI on. And yeah, some of these centralized exchanges have SUI. You can't get it on the stock market. For those who are very new to crypto and don't know, you can't buy this on the stock market. You have to go on a cryptocurrency exchange to get you some SUI. Okay. But yeah, here's some of the other exchanges that you can find SUI on. I mentioned Coinbase. We said Binance. Mexi is another one. Gate.io, Bybit, Kraken. I said that earlier. All these cryptocurrency exchanges have SUI on it. Okay. That's why I like coming onto this website to get ideas, like, what kind of cryptocurrencies are out there and what they're all about. Okay. Just learning more about SUI here. The SUI token serves 4 primary functions within the SUI ecosystem. It's a proof of stake coin. Okay. You have delegated proof of stake. Gas fee payments cover. The SUI token covers the gas fees. You have the utility of SUI. You can do decentralized exchanges and all kinds of stuff with SUI. SUI's one to pay attention for this market, and you can get it for just about $2.03. So for those who are looking for a cheap cryptocurrency to get involved in, you might want to take a look at SUI. I'm going to turn the volume down just a little bit more here, guys. I feel like I might be yelling here. All right, back with you guys. If you guys are getting some good information out of this live stream here, please go ahead and click that like button. Clicking the like button is going to help you more than it helps me, because it's going to let people know that we have a good information, a good channel here, a good community, and it's going to let people know, like, what's the hottest cryptocurrency to get into. And if these cryptos are cryptocurrencies that you own, then that means that's just more people, more eyeballs that are going to be looking at these cryptocurrencies and pumping up your bags, which is going to then help you make more money. So by clicking that like button, you're actually helping yourself make more money, if you think about it. You're helping me out too, because then more people come onto my channel, and I'm able to spread the knowledge and information to everybody else out there. But you're definitely helping yourself out by clicking that like button. So go ahead and click the like button if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys coming onto this channel. I know some of you are still trying to get to know me a little bit. But once you do get to know me, feel free to click that subscribe button, so you can see me on your next when I do the next live stream here. You'll be notified when I go live. But yeah, getting back to some more cryptocurrencies here. If you guys have any requests, please mention what cryptocurrency you want me to talk about in the live chat here. But yeah, SUI is a really good cryptocurrency. It's supposed to be a competitor to Solana. We'll look at Solana next because SUI is the cryptocurrency that is trying to compete against Solana. And some people call SUI the Solana killer. Right now, SUI's killing Solana when it comes to price performance. But Solana is still a top dog here with an $83 billion crypto market capitalization. Okay. And Solana is also having a decent day at up 1.2%. I believe it was up earlier today around 1 o'clock East Coast time here. We saw some Solana at like $182, almost $183 trading price range. Yeah, you can see like the 24-hour range for Solana. We've seen Solana at like $182.98. It was earlier today, it was at $176.32. So, you know, not too big of a price swing. This is a pretty solid cryptocurrency to get into besides Bitcoin that has a lot of upside potential in it. Solana that is capable of doing a lot of things, just like SUI, and it's capable of doing a lot of things, a lot more things than Bitcoin, and it doesn't have crazy ups and downs like some of the other altcoins that are out there. But it does move the needle just like Bitcoin does. Okay, but I just feel like this is one of the more established cryptocurrencies that are out there. You could put it right up there with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Solana is one of the new kids on the block that is competing against Bitcoin and Ethereum and getting a lot of money pouring into the system here. But you can read more about Solana on this website. I won't bore you guys, but it is a layer 1 cryptocurrency. For those of you who don't know what layer 1 means, it just means you can build on top of it. You can build a layer 2 and a layer 3 on Solana, because Solana is a layer 1. It is you can build a lot of things on it using the smart contracts and decentralized apps. Solana does have a protocol called proof of history on top of its proof of stake. So that's what makes it a little bit different than Ethereum, and also different than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is proof of work. Ethereum is proof of stake. Solana is proof of stake and proof of history. And then you can find out about who actually created Solana right here. Okay. My channel does have some new people on it, so that's why I'm going over this stuff for new people out there. I know I'm gonna be getting some more new people showing up on this channel, so I am catering to that crowd right now. But we will get into the charts here. We'll take a look at the Bitcoin chart. But this is like I said, this is some really good. You got some really good information here, and then these are the exchanges that you can see that you can buy Solana on if you're interested in buying Solana. So you got Binance Exchange, Coinbase, Bybit, Whitebit, OKX, Deepcoin, BitGet. The list goes on. There's almost over like 38 different pages of cryptocurrency exchange. You can find Solana just about anywhere on a cryptocurrency exchange, and you might even find Solana showing up in the stock market. They're trying to do a Solana ETF. If you guys haven't heard about that, they were talking about that in the news earlier this year. We do have a Bitcoin ETF, and we have a Ethereum ETF, and who knows which one's going to be next. Some people are saying that Solana might be the next one to get an ETF. So you might actually see Solana in the stock market. As crazy as that might sound, maybe not too crazy, but to some people it might be crazy. Let's go into the charts now, guys. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I'm going to show you the information here on TradingView, on the TradingView charts. And we're going to look at the data coming off of Coinbase Exchange. And I'm looking at the 5-minute chart here. Very small time frame chart here. You can see Bitcoin is currently trading at $72,400. Okay. And we've seen Bitcoin get as high as about $73,600 earlier this afternoon. 1910 is what it's saying. which was what, 2 hours ago. Okay, so about 3 o'clock East Coast time, we saw Bitcoin at its highest price, almost as high as what it did earlier in March of this year. And I like looking at the. Let me get rid of this yellow line here. I might regret that later, but for now, I just want to clean things up here a little bit. We do see that Bitcoin on the 5-minute time frame is above the 200 moving average, which is this red line, and also above the 100 moving average, which is the blue line here, and it's starting to get above the white line, which is the 21 EMA. Okay, and it's also getting it's trying to get above the green line, which is the 50 moving average here. That's how I color coded these averages here. Those are some good averages to stay on point with. Okay. Also on the 5-minute time frame, we see that the RSI has cooled down from being overbought. We were overbought, a couple hours ago, but looks like now the RSI is about 47. So we're in the middle ground territory. So Bitcoin is neither overbought or oversold on the 5-minute time frame here. MACD, that red and green, those red and green bars here, the MACD showing that we're getting a little bit of bullish momentum right now for Bitcoin after we had some bearish price action about an hour ago. And Stochastic's RSI is showing that we are still a little bit overbought right now. So you got a lot of mixed data, mixed signals as to whether or not we are overbought or oversold on the 5-minute time frame here. Let's zoom out a little bit. We're going to go into the 1-hour time frame and see what that looks like for Bitcoin. You'll see that Bitcoin is looking pretty solid above all the moving averages on the 1-hour time frame, above the 21 EMA, the white line, above the 50-day 50 moving average on the 1-hour time frame, and above the 100 and the 200 on the 1-hour time frame. However, with it being above like that, you can see that Bitcoin was overbought on the 1-hour time frame here, all throughout like this late morning, going into the afternoon here. We are now currently not overbought on Bitcoin, at least not on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, so now might be a good time if you're a short-term trader to actually initiate a trade. If you can think we're going to continue on the bullish trend, which we've been doing for like the last 20 hours, last 24 hours here. The RSI has cooled down. The MACD is also cooled down, and also the stochastic RSIs are coming down as well on the 1-hour time frame. So now could be if you're a short-term trader, which I do some short-term trades myself. But if you're a short-term trader, now might be a time to initiate a buy on Bitcoin. And if you're a long-term trader, then you're probably going to buy anyways because you're thinking Bitcoin's going to go to 100 grand, which it might do later on this year if you're a long-term trader. But let's look at the 4-hour chart, and then we'll look at the day and the weekly chart for Bitcoin here, okay? And here on the 4-hour chart, you can see that Bitcoin is currently overbought. Yeah. It's been a good last 4 hours, and it's been about a good past couple of days here, a few days here for Bitcoin, because we've been overbought since the beginning of Monday. Okay, so we've been overbought the last couple of days here, and it's just clearly the overbought is like we're now at 82 on the RSI for the 4-hour chart. So Bitcoin should cool down a little bit. Now, when I say Bitcoin needs to cool down, that doesn't mean it needs to drop down. It can just go sideways. And if we trade sideways, that's also going to cool down the RSI and cool down the MACD here, okay? So as a bullish investor, you want to see Bitcoin either go sideways, maybe go down a little bit, but not too far down, but just sideways price action. If we continue going further up, it just makes it that much more dangerous where you might actually get yourself hurt buying Bitcoin because no one's going to want to buy if it just keeps going straight up. People are going to be afraid that they're going to buy the top. So we just need to just go sideways for a little bit to make people feel more comfortable about buying Bitcoin at like $72,000. Okay. So yeah, stochastic RSI is also showing some overbought territory here. We're in the 90s and the hundreds here. So we're overbought on the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin. But the story, I believe, kind of changes when you go into the daily and the weekly here. Okay. On the daily, we're just about to be overbought on the daily chart here for Bitcoin. Okay. So we had the last couple of weeks here have been really good for Bitcoin. And now the RSI is starting to get into the overbought territory. We're at 7. Oh, actually, we kind of are. Anything above 70 is considered overbought. And the RSI, that purple number, is saying that we are just overbought. We're overbought. We're actually overbought on the daily. Now we are. Okay. I think I saw it earlier today. We were still like under. We were like 69 on the RSI, but I guess these last few hours here, we pushed the price up high enough where now we're overbought on the RSI for the daily chart. But looking at the MACD, we are just starting to paint a couple of green candles here, so that's a little bit confusing because the RSI is already overbought. But I guess this just means that we could stay overbought for a little bit here, guys, on the daily time frame. Jesus, imagine that. And the stochastic RSIs have started curving upwards, but we're not overbought on the daily stochastic RSIs. We're still at like 66 here for stochastic RSI. I don't really consider that overbought, because we have been overbought before, and stochastic RSI of like 90 or 80 is considered overbought, and we're just only 66 on the stochastic RSI for the daily chart here on Bitcoin. So the daily is starting to warn us that we are getting close to overbought, okay? But if we look at the weekly chart for Bitcoin, okay, now all these candles are representing 1 week of trading for Bitcoin. You'll see that the weekly still says we have room to go. We're not even close to overbought on Bitcoin. Let me just move this, adjust this a little bit. So, the good bit of news with Bitcoin is that we were able to get above this supply line that's been, pushing us down. We've been making lower highs all throughout the past 6 months here for Bitcoin. It wasn't until like the second week of October that we were able to break through that supply line. And then this third week of October, we actually came down and tested the supply line. Okay. That trend line, supply line, whatever you want to call it. It's a supply line if you ask me. And we bounced back up and created like almost a shooting, a hammer. We created a hammer candle, which is very bullish. So, and then it takes a trend reversal. And in this case, it was actually more of a continuation, because then we just continue on to higher prices for this this fourth week of October here. Now we're currently trading at $72,000, and we're looking pretty solid as long as we can stay above like $70,000, $71,000 on Bitcoin. We're looking like we're going to paint a nice green candle for Bitcoin, a bullish candle. And the RSI, that purple number there, is only 61 on the RSI. So we're not even overbought. Last time we were at like $72,000, $73,000 on Bitcoin, we were over here in March, and RSI was like 88, 86, 83, overbought. Oh my God, But we're not like that. We have more room to go on the weekly. The weekly says we're going to go higher on Bitcoin. That we have more room to go. We have more room to breathe here. And the MACD is starting to paint the first green candles here on the MACD. You can see that we had all red all throughout the summer. And now here we are. We're getting in the green now. Green money. Let's make some money. And yeah, the MACD is looking promising too, saying that we're just getting started here. The stochastic RSI is showing us we are starting to get a little bit overbought, but that thing is a little bit more squeezed in time frame. It goes up and down a lot quicker than the regular RSI. But the stochastic RSI is saying that, you know, we could be close to creating a local top here before we start to come down or go sideways and then go back up maybe. Yeah. Hey, Jetpack, yeah. Let's go Trump. A lot of people are rooting for crypto, and there's a lot of MAGA investors that are big on crypto right now because Donald Trump has endorsed Bitcoin. He says that we should be buying Bitcoin, and we should be we should be creating Bitcoin jobs here, cryptocurrency jobs. And then Donald Trump, he created his own cryptocurrency, I believe, last week or 2 weeks ago. And then he said something good about Bitcoin last night in one of his speeches. So you're going to see that a lot of investors, a lot of crypto investors are going to be rooting for and voting for Donald Trump. So it doesn't surprise me that we have a Donald Trump cryptocurrency investor here. Good to see you, Jetpack. Glad you were able to make it out to the stream here. I'll be taking requests. So if you got a cryptocurrency you want me to talk about, Jetpack, then let me know, because I'll be looking at the charts, and we can even look at it on our CoinGecko and see what it's about, and then we can go back and look at the charts and see what the price might be for whatever your favorite cryptocurrency out there. I assume that since you're a Trump fan, I assume that you probably invested or you heard about MAGA coin. MAGA coin is cryptocurrency that's out there. Click the like button, guys, if you think Donald Trump is going to win the election. Or click the I don't know. Leave a comment if you think Kamala Harris is going to win the election. Okay. But click the like button if you think Donald Trump is going to win. I'll give you guys those two options there. Okay, so Jetpack wants to know about ONYX coin. All right, so Jetpack, if you don't mind, I'm going to look at CoinGecko here, so other people can follow and they can understand. And we can all learn about ONYX here. But yeah, let's take a look at ONYX. I'm going to get off of TradingView here, and we're going to look at CoinGecko here. Okay, so let me first see if I can find that here. Type it in the search bar here. ONYX coin. Okay, all right. So let me show you this tab here. We're looking at CoinGecko now, guys. We have a request from Jetpack, and Jetpack is saying he wants to look at ONYX coin. So we're looking at it on this website called CoinGecko. Similar to CoinMarketCap. That's another good website to get your information about these cryptocurrencies. And all I did was I just typed in the search bar. I said ONYX, and that gave me the ONYX coin right here. Looks like the ticker symbol is XCN. Okay, and it looks like it's a number 762 cryptocurrency. So it's in the top 1,000 of cryptocurrencies, not a top 100 cryptocurrency. So I'm assuming its market cap's a little bit less than $1 billion. Let's see if that's the case. ONYX coin is market cap is about $41 million according to CoinGecko. So it's a very small cryptocurrency, and very small means it has probably a lot of potential. But let's read about ONYX. Okay. And this is the about section, okay, for ONYX. It says that ONYX protocol is a decentralized platform that facilitates an all-in-one peer-to-peer lending protocol. The ONYX protocol represents a significant step towards, a significant step towards supporting a broader segment of the digital assets, such as ETH, okay, and what else? ERC tokens, ERC 7021 tokens, ERC 155 tokens. These can be supplied or borrowed through an aggregated and unified balance supported by non-custodials via decentralized smart contracts. So it sounds like ONYX is a finance coin, decentralized finance coin, okay? You guys might hear people say DeFi. This is what they mean. They're talking about like ONYX coin here. Okay, so DeFi, this coin looks like it wants to do peer-to-peer lending. So this is almost like, I believe it's kind of like similar to like Lending Tree for those of you who are familiar with traditional lending and investing out there. It looks like this coin is trying to do what Lending Tree does, but is doing it on the in cryptocurrency world. Okay, so for those of you who might see like potential opportunity with ONYX here, where can you buy ONYX? Okay, well, it says like right here you can trade ONYX on BitHub. Also, you have HTX and Arbit. I'm a little bit curious to see if it's on Coinbase, because if it's on Coinbase, then it probably means it's a legit project that has a lot of potential. All right, yeah, here we go. Okay, so here are the exchanges you can buy, and yep, there it is. I see it right there, Coinbase. So Coinbase feels comfortable letting this cryptocurrency trade on this exchange, and Coinbase is one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges out in the world. It is the biggest one here in America and United States. The only cryptocurrency that's bigger than Coinbase would be Binance, and I believe there might be another one out there, but Coinbase is a top dog cryptocurrency exchange, and if Coinbase has this, then that must mean it's safe enough for me to talk about it, and maybe for you guys to check out and invest in it. It means I can also buy it because I have Coinbase Exchange myself. So yeah, ONYX, you can buy ONYX on Coinbase, Arbit, HTX, BitHub, Gate.io, KuCoin, Mexi. All right, but let's see what ONYX has done. All right, because we need to know if is it a good value? Is it in a good area for us to buy? ONYX has looks like it's been trading sideways, so that gives me a little bit of hope that this is not an expensive cryptocurrency. Let's see, the last 3 months it's been trading sideways. Okay, and the last year it has it's only up, I believe, about like 10% actually. I could be wrong, but it looks like ONYX has gone as high as about 27.81 in December of 2023. Only for it to come back down again in February to then shoot back up again, and it got as high as like 33.0033297. That's yeah. Okay, so this is one of those cryptocurrencies that kind of looks almost like a meme coin, like Shiba Inu, where you got a bunch of zeros and then you get the actual price. So just bear with me, guys. Here, it looks like ONYX coin is trading at like 0.0013 right now. So we're just gonna call it 1333 for now. Okay. So ONYX coin, you can get it for less than a penny at about 0.0013 pennies. Okay, if that makes sense. But let's take a look at what ONYX looks like on TradingView here. Okay. So here we are back on TradingView, and I got you guys looking at TradingView now, and we're gonna type in ONYX coin. Okay, here on Coinbase. I like using data off of Coinbase. Wow. Okay. So this is the weekly chart. Looks like ONYX has been around for a couple of years now. It looks like it came out in like December of 2022. Okay. And ONYX coin was about 3 pennies. Keep that in mind, guys. If ONYX is less than 1 penny, and it was at 3 pennies about 2 years ago, you could potentially triple your money if it gets back to 3 pennies. Actually, you would do more than the triple. Wow. Okay. If you bought it at a penny and it went to 3 pennies, you would get a triple in your investment. But let's see. All right, let's zoom in here. This is very interesting. They're very interesting cryptocurrency you chose here, Jetpack. We're just looking at the weekly chart here. Okay. And let me just we'll just look at the RSI on the weekly, and you can see that the purple number there, 43.49. ONYX is not overbought and it's not oversold. It's just neutral. Okay. And this is the weekly chart. Okay. And then if I zoom in here on the MACD, oh boy, a lot of data. Looks like, ONYX is starting to get some bullish momentum going on after it had some bearish momentum back this summer. So that's, very similar to like Bitcoin's story. Okay. And the stochastic RSIs are not overbought either on ONYX. So I think this is a good cryptocurrency, guys, for you to like put on your radar and maybe throw your hat in the ring and see where it goes. Because what potential, how much could we possibly make with ONYX if it just gets back to where it was, let's say back where it was in March of this year. Okay, so let me just zoom out a little bit here. So if ONYX could just get back to where it was in March, you would get a 244% gain. You would almost basically triple your money if ONYX could get back to where it was 7 months ago. That might be worth looking into. Jetpack might be on to something here, guys. I don't know who Jetpack is. He's one of my new one of the new people here. I don't know if he's a new subscriber, but if you're not subscribed, Jetpack, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and feel free to come back into this live stream again and put some other requests in for cryptocurrencies. So I think you found yourself a winner here. Okay, you got decentralized finance. Okay, you got a very cheap cryptocurrency to buy, and you can buy it on Coinbase, and it's near like some low prices here, like prices that hasn't been this low since like August of 2023. You could have probably got a lower price back in like October of 2023, but I mean, we might never see those prices again, especially if Bitcoin is booming and all these other cryptocurrencies are going up in price. I think you got yourself a winner here. Let's just look at the 4-hour time frame, see what ONYX has done in the last, well, not the last 4 hours, but in the past few days here on the 4-hour time frame. And let me just get rid of that. I might do a short video here on ONYX, because this one is it looks like a very interesting cryptocurrency to throw your hat in the ring. And I'm always looking for a new cryptocurrency that's decent, that's going to stick around for a while, that I can make a good amount of money on. But yeah, just looking at ONYX here on the 4-hour chart. Like I said, RSI is in the neutral territory at 53. MACD is building up some bullish momentum, but it doesn't look like it's overheated. And we just coming off of some negative momentum here from back in September. So yeah, what I like seeing here, Jetpack, is the moving averages here. I know this, for some people, this might be a little bit intimidating here, but just stay with me on this. The moving averages, you have the 21 EMA, okay? The 21 EMA is usually the 21 EMA, if we're in a bullish trend, it's going to be above all the other averages. Right now, the 21 EMA is below, but it's curving back up, which means that we've probably seen the lowest prices that we're going to see for ONYX. That might have occurred like back on right here on Monday, which was yesterday. We might not get lower than that. Also, looking at the prices here, I mean, we have had lower prices last week, but I like the fact that the 21 EMA is starting to curve up. I like the fact that the price is getting above the 100 moving average, which is that blue line here, and it's getting above the 200 moving average. And even though we're down in the last 4 hours here, if we close that candle, that just signifies that we are trading above the 200 MA moving average for the 4-hour time frame here. And then what I would like to see next is I would like to see ONYX get above that green moving average, because if we can start getting the price above the green one, the 50 moving average, then that white line, the 21 moving average, is going to start curving back up, and then it's going to start going higher, and then we can see higher prices here for ONYX. So that's my analysis on ONYX. It looks very promising. It looks like you could get some good value, good buying area there. I'm really glad you requested that cryptocurrency, because there might be some people out here that might be able to benefit by looking into that cryptocurrency. I might even get some ONYX myself. I've been looking at some of these altcoins out there, and you know, you see Solana do well, you see some of these other cryptocurrencies do well, and you're like, well, which one is going to do well next? And I think, you know, ONYX might be it right there. Jetpack says ONYX might have been as high as 18 cents. Wow. If it did, then it has fallen down a lot, and you might even consider it a fallen angel. Because, you know, when I say fallen angel, is it's been as high as heaven, and it's come down back down to the ground, into the dirt, and it might be able to get back up again, and dust off its wings and fly up back up into heaven again. So I would call ONYX a fallen angel if that's the case. Let's take a look at another cryptocurrency that you guys might not have heard about, that I think is a good value. That's also might be considered a fallen angel here. We're gonna look at PROPY, okay, which is like a real estate cryptocurrency. I'm gonna have you guys take a look at it here on. We'll look at TradingView since we're already on TradingView. But that's the 4-hour chart. But let's get into the we'll do the weekly first. Okay, so this cryptocurrency I've had my eyes on. Okay, this is called PROPY. You can get it on Coinbase because this data is coming off of Coinbase, and PROPY was also very high earlier this year. That cryptocurrency was as high as like $3.98 back on Monday, April 8th, 2024. Okay. And PROPY has been making lower highs, lower lows, and it's gotten beaten down and dragged through the mud right now. But what I like seeing here on the MACD is that the bearish momentum. So this bad summer that we've had is starting to trend upwards. It's starting to give us some hope here. You can see, like right here, you know, we're going up and we're trending up higher on the MACD, that yellow line that I just drew right there. You can also see on the RSI. Let me just zoom in on the RSI here. That, yeah, PROPY, you know, it was because, you know, it overbought territory. It had an RSI of like 95, 92, 95 back in April of 2024. So no wonder like people got a little bit burned on PROPY. It probably shouldn't have been that high in the first place. But now the RSI here on PROPY is 38.92. Anything below 40 is considered, you know, bearish or about to be bearish. Okay. Anything below 30 is considered oversold on the RSI. Okay. So I believe we've already had our bearish bear market here for PROPY. Okay. And the other cool thing about PROPY, before I start zooming in here real quick, we have seen PROPY back in like January of 2022 as high as like $4.83. So for you to get PROPY at this green number right here of 94 cents, you're getting PROPY for like a really good deal. Okay. If PROPY goes back to where it was in April of 2024, you're going to quadruple your money. You know, PROPY was at like almost $4, and you can get it for less than $1 now. It had a 75% decrease in its price. Okay. And that's why I don't really feel bad about recommending this cryptocurrency here, because it's already been beaten down. How far could it go down, especially with Bitcoin going up to all-time highs? I mean, how much lower could it possibly go? You know, we could plan this out, right? We could plan this out and put a stop loss. Like, let's look at the 100 moving average on the weekly chart. You know, the 100 has says that, you know, PROPY should get some support at like 80 cents. That blue number there. Okay. This is what I mean that by blue number, okay? So that blue number is 80 cents. So you could put the stop loss right there at 80 cents or 79, 78 cents. And if you're not able to do stop losses, or if you don't know what a stop loss is, you can just mentally use that as a stop loss. You can do a mental stop loss and say, all right, I'm going to buy PROPY here at 94 cents. And if it goes down to like 80, 78 cents, I'm going to get out because maybe the downtrend is still in play, and you could probably get PROPY at a cheaper price. But if you want to buy a little bit of PROPY right now and you're not sure how to protect yourself, you could buy now, and then maybe if it does go down to 80 cents, you could buy more, or maybe you can treat that as a stop loss and to be like, I don't want anything to do with PROPY if it goes below 80 cents. Okay, so 80 cents looks like it should be an area that will be defended here, because you can also see right here on this weekly close that we had right here. We closed at like we closed out about 70 cents. But yeah, I would say like 70 cents, 80 cents are even better areas to buy PROPY, but we might not go back down there, especially if Bitcoin goes up to higher prices. But let's zoom in a little bit on PROPY here. We'll go into the daily chart. Yeah, PROPY is still in a downtrend. So what's going to save PROPY from fixing this downtrend that it's in? Well, the thing I do like about PROPY, okay, if we look at the RSI, we can see some bullish divergence starting to build up here, okay? Bullish divergence would be like the price is making a lower low, but the RSI is making a higher low, okay? And you can see that because if I draw this trend line here, you can see that we're trending upwards on the RSI, okay? However, if I go down and look at the price here, okay, you can see that we are making lower lows, right? We're making lower lows, and we got a divergence. These lines will eventually hit each other, and that means we're probably going to start seeing bullish price action again for PROPY. And that might happen, sometime between now and the second week of November. Probably around election time is when PROPY will start getting some positive price action here. Let me go back into. I want to just look at the weekly chart one more time here on PROPY, guys, because I want to see if it got above any of the moving averages. No, it's not really above the moving average. Okay, but I do see support on the 100 moving average on the weekly chart here for PROPY. So, if PROPY gets down to that blue line there on the 100 moving average on the weekly chart, could be a really great time to buy some more PROPY, or to buy your first position in PROPY. And we'll look at CoinGecko here real quick so you guys understand what PROPY is. It's a real estate coin. Somebody decided to make a real estate cryptocurrency. They came up with PROPY. Okay, so here it is, PROPY on CoinGecko. PROPY is 94 cents, and if we go down, scroll down to the about section, you can see what PROPY is. Right here, it says, where can you buy PROPY? You can get on MEXC, you can get on Coinbase Exchange, you can get on HTX. I thought they would have something here about like what exactly PROPY is. They didn't really say that here. Let me put in another website, CoinMarket. I know CoinMarket probably has a good description of it. All right, so this is CoinMarket, guys. Let me just double check. Yep, sorry. So we're now looking at CoinMarketCap. And if I type in PROPY, let's see what CoinMarketCap has to say about PROPY or PROPY, however you say. I think it's actually pronounced PROPY, like short for property. PROPY. But if I go to the about section for PROPY, you can find out what is PROPY. Okay, so PROPY it revolutionizes the real estate industry by leveraging blockchain technology to streamline property transfer As a real estate transaction platform, PROPY integrates blockchain to ensure secure, transparent, and efficient international real estate transactions. The innovative approach eliminates the need for traditional intermediaries, reducing costs and increasing transaction speed. So basically, they're trying to replace real estate agents. They're trying to allow people to buy and sell houses on the blockchain. And the cool thing about it is that it's all around the world because this is a cryptocurrency. So this is a cryptocurrency that might be worth taking a look at in the future here, guys. Now, full disclaimer, I actually own a little bit of PROPY, so just keep that in mind. But I think PROPY is at a good price for you guys to start buying in. I actually bought some PROPY earlier this weekend. So, you know, I'm hoping that I found a good value area, and I believe I did. And I see more upside than downside for PROPY. Okay. So that might be worth taking a look at. Let me take a look at the live stream chat here. I see that Lisa said hi. Hey, Lisa. And I also see Darren. Darren said hey to me too. Okay. Is there any other cryptocurrencies you guys want to talk about? Any other requests out there? I'm probably going to just turn the volume down a little bit. But if you guys just type in your next, whatever cryptocurrency you want me to talk about, we'll take a look at that one next. All right. All right. Let's look at coin market cap again. See what kind of cryptocurrencies is doing pretty good out there. Yeah. So we can see Bitcoin's currently trading at $72,280. Let's see which ones have done well in the last 24 hours here. SUI coin, we talked about that one earlier. PopCat is a Solana meme coin. Meme coins are very interesting. Meme coins are probably going to make some people a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money depending on where you get in at. You want to get on the meme coins early before other people start hearing about it and before the craziness gets even more crazy. But PopCat has been in the news recently, and it's up about 18% this past week. So that's another crazy meme coin. And then once again, Dogecoin is another popular meme coin, and it's been around longer than PopCat. PopCat, I believe, came out this year. Dogecoin's been around before I even got involved in cryptocurrencies. Dogecoin's been around, I believe, in like 2013, one of the oldest cryptocurrencies out there. But it's also a meme coin. It was just made for shits and giggles and for fun, but it now has over $25 billion in it. And it's a number 8 cryptocurrency out there. Aptos. Aptos is very similar to SUI. So if SUI is doing well, Aptos is probably going to do well as well. Okay, and Aptos is up 8% today. Almost as good as SUI, but not really. And it's actually down 3% this past 7 days. So that's interesting. That is interesting. Because Aptos and SUI, they have almost the same technology. They don't have the same people working on it, but they have the same technology. I think what's holding back Aptos from being as successful as SUI is the tokenomics and the transparency of the founders. They weren't as transparent about how much coins they had when they first started the project, whereas SUI has always been transparent. So I think SUI is a lot more safer, and you can trust SUI and the developers more than you could Aptos. So yeah. It looks like some other meme coins did well today. We got Mog Coin up 8.23%. First Nero on Ethereum up 8.17%. Ondo up 7.17% today. But you can see, the past week, these coins have been down. So, it makes sense that they would have a good day today, especially with Bitcoin going up. Hopefully that could get them to see some green in their weekly charts here too. Core up 6.89%. Conflux up 6.64%. Say up 6.72%. And once again, you see, in the last 7 days, these cryptocurrencies are in the red. And I believe the reason is because Bitcoin has been sucking up the market cap. All the new money is going towards Bitcoin because no one has really heard about these other cryptocurrencies. And the people that have heard about these cryptocurrencies and invested in these other altcoins, they're selling their altcoins to get into Bitcoin now because they see Bitcoin doing so good. So you're going to probably see that a lot. You're going to see them doing well today, but they weren't doing so well like a week ago. Optimism. You got Stacks. Immutable. Fetch AI. Fetch AI is an interesting cryptocurrency. That one's related to AI. For those of you who want to invest in artificial intelligence, you might want to look into Fetch AI. Ticker symbol FET. I'll click on that real quick so you guys can see. Fetch AI is a Singularity and Ocean Protocol. They've all collaborated to join alliance. They created the Super Intelligence Alliance. The token is called ASI, but they used to call it FET. So I don't know. I know on Coinbase you can buy it. If you type in FET, you'll have this coin. And if I look at the chart here for Fetch AI, you can see that Fetch AI used to be like about a year ago, it was like 35 cents, 50 cents roughly. Now it's $1.33. And we saw Fetch AI go crazy like a lot of the other cryptocurrencies did back in like March and April this year. You saw Fetch AI up at like $3.20. And then it had a bad summer like all the other cryptos. And now you can buy Fetch AI for $1.33. So if you think Fetch AI can get back to where it was at like $3.10, you can like almost triple your money. You'll definitely double your money, but you might even triple your money if we can just get back to where we were 7 months ago with Fetch AI. I see a lot of opportunity out there, guys, to make a lot of money in these altcoins and cryptocurrencies. I feel like altcoin season is coming up. For those of you who know what altcoin season is, I just know like in the next 6 to 7 months, there's going to be a lot of money to be made in cryptocurrency. Some of it might call some people might even call it the easy money is going to be made in the next 6 months with crypto. And then after that, it's going to be a lot harder to make money in crypto if you haven't bought in yet. I already had my shopping list that I showed earlier. I think on my last live stream, I showed you guys some cryptocurrencies that I think are worth getting into. Let me stop sharing. I'm going to show you guys. So like these are the cryptocurrencies that I think are going to be solid bets going into the next 6 months here. And this is how high I think these cryptocurrencies can go. Anywhere between 2 to 4x. You could double or quadruple your money with Bitcoin. If you put it in Ethereum, you could probably triple or 5x. With Solana, you could possibly 5x or 10x. AVAX, you could possibly 10x or 15x. SUI, you could probably 10x or 15x. And the meme coins, you could probably 10x or 100x. But be careful with the meme coins because you can also lose a lot of money really quick with them. But that's my shopping list. I actually own all those coins, full disclaimer. So keep that in mind as to what you decide to do with those cryptocurrencies. I just think that they're pretty solid coins. That's why I got them. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this live stream here, guys, unless you guys have any more questions. Today has been basically the Bitcoin show. We'll finish off one more time looking at Bitcoin, seeing what it's doing on the charts here. I feel like a lot of people are going to start buying Bitcoin later on tonight once they're able to get back home from work and and basically, let me see. I'm going to show you what Bitcoin looks like right now. I feel like a lot of people are going to start buying Bitcoin as soon as they're able to get back home from work. For those who heard about it and never bought it, they're going to try to open up their first account on one of these cryptocurrency exchanges. For those who had a little bit in past cycles, they're going to probably get excited seeing the price of Bitcoin at this price. And I just believe, with Bitcoin being at $72,226, people are going to go back home here in America, and they're going to buy Bitcoin tonight. And they'll probably be buying some more later on this week on payday on Friday. And they're going to be buying some of these other cryptocurrencies that are out there. So if you're already in and you're all in, congratulations. There's probably more money flowing into the system. And if you're new to cryptocurrencies, don't forget to buy Bitcoin because it will go up first before the other cryptocurrencies do. And then the other cryptocurrencies will catch up to Bitcoin at some point. But yeah, if you're new to cryptocurrency, please come onto this channel. Click the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, so you can stay informed as to like what cryptocurrencies are doing what and where they might go next on the price. Look, right now it looks like we're going up. In the long term, in the short term, we might go sideways. We might even go back down and test some of the prices that we had from last week, but I feel like the overall long-term trend for these cryptos is the next 6 months is going to be making a lot of money. I already said it before. I think the next 6 months, I said it to my friends and family, and I said it to people on this cryptocurrency channel. We're probably going to double. Bitcoin's going to double, and if Bitcoin doubles, that means these other altcoins, these other cryptos are also going to double and maybe triple or quadruple. Some of them will actually 10x, and I think we'll be doing that in the next 6 months here. In the next 6 months. Between now and like April and May of next year, we're going to probably see $120,000 Bitcoin. And these other cryptocurrencies are also going to double in price. Some of them are going to do even better than that. Even XRP, for those XRP investors out there, I think XRP is going to double in price. I think XRP is at like 50 cents right now. I think we'll see $1 XRP for sure by April. You can hold me to that. And, who knows? We might even see a $2 XRP, XRP might be one of those coins that quadruples in price when Bitcoin is doubling in price. So, yeah, I enjoy talking about cryptocurrencies. Please, guys, don't treat this as financial advice. Just treat this as education about cryptocurrencies and investing. I'm very passionate about cryptocurrencies and also investing, and I'm just sharing my education and knowledge with you guys. This is just an educational video. Don't go out and buy cryptocurrencies because I told you to buy cryptocurrencies. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know your personal situation and what your goals are, and I'm not a financial advisor, so you can't even use my advice for financial advice. I have to put that disclaimer out there, so please don't sue me. If you do sue me, I got a family of lawyers. I got a brother and a cousin that are lawyers. I grew up with them. I know how to argue. I'm not afraid to fight back. So. But yeah, I don't want to have to go that route. So please just don't treat me as a financial advisor, and don't try to say I am a financial advisor because I never said I'm a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube that loves to talk about crypto. Okay. All right. That's it for the live stream, guys. I appreciate you coming and joining, and hopefully you guys are able to catch the replay if you weren't able to come join. And share this video with your friends and family who are interested in cryptocurrency and want to know a little bit more about it. Okay. I'm here to take questions and answer your questions and try to help you guys, with your trading knowledge and investing knowledge out there. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the Meet Damien channel. I am Damien, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream.